our Mayor Pro Tem, Zim, where are you? Very competent number 2, Sandy Bro. Bob West. Our NPO, Phil Woodard. Is Andy Bradshaw from the Ridglea North here? I didn't see Andy come in. Don Fain with Bomber Heights. Cheryl Cornelius with Ridglea Hills Edition. Didn't see any of them. Okay. Linda Hopkins. Linda, come wave your hand. Member of our executive committee. Barbara McGinnis couldn't be here. She called me about an hour ago. She couldn't be with us this afternoon. Is Jay Weezer here?
Anybody? You go sit.
Jay is not here. Beverly Branham,
yes,
right here.
If anybody needs a chair, we've got more up here. You just have to have courage.
Okay. Thanks to Tio and Susie Allen for once again taking care of the doors, collecting dues. And the big thing is you see Tio and Susie frequently walking through the neighborhood picking up trash. I don't know if they heard that or not.
At least it's not bodies.
And to Shirley Heller, who picks up our mail at the post office and makes our deposits, brings me copies of the information so I can update our roster. Natalie, thanks to you.
Oh, thank you.
She maintains our website and is videotaping our meeting this afternoon. It'll be available to be seen on our website. As most of you know, school starts tomorrow. Please observe school zone speed limits and remember not to use your cell phone in school zones. There's information on our website that Zim and Sandy sent us about a week or so ago. Membership, we stand at about 765 members, but about 100 haven't paid dues since 2008, and I'm fixing to drop them. We've tried hard to retain them, but haven't had a whole lot of success. A membership drive will be started here in the next couple of months. We're trying to build our membership back up to about 800 people. We've lost a lot of members that have moved out of the neighborhood and others who have passed away. The passing includes the valuable member John Tinsley, who was the driving force behind the preparation of our gas lease in 2007 and 2008. A donation has been sent to the Fort Worth Botanical Society in his memory. This is a big loss of the organization and those who were fortunate enough to have John for a friend. Our bank balance, $35,323 with no outstanding debt. Projects that we're working on: replacing the sign on the east end of the track at Ridglea Hills Elementary. The cost of $620 is being split between the PTA and our organization. The sign has been ordered and will be installed shortly after Labor Day. We're also talking to the park department about installing a water fountain in the park. And you know, if anybody has any ideas of things we could do, we would welcome. We've looked at some additional playground equipment, but the cost is prohibitive. For those of you with computers, you'll appreciate this. Our website has taken 5,362 hits since June of 2010. That is an average of about 360 people a month worldwide who are looking at our website. Natalie?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks.
35,000,
Pardon?
35,000, 3,500
What?
on the monies,
35,000.
on the monies.
I move we have a party.
In January,
We have a party.
in January, I mentioned that we're working on updating our bylaws. The process continues. When we reach a point that we're satisfied, a revised set of bylaws will be emailed or sent by USPS to members whose memberships are current, who will ask you to respond in writing or email to either approve or disapprove the proposed changes. A simple majority is all that is required to pass the additions to the bylaws. If they are approved, they will be sent to our webmaster, who will insert the current information. The original bylaws were written by Karen and Scott Fetter. I didn't see them here. In 1995 or thereabouts. Okay, now let's get down to the serious part. We'll have several speakers today. Please hold your questions and comments for each speaker until he has completed his presentation. They should be brief so that everyone who wants to speak has an opportunity. We're going to start off with our NPO Neighborhood Police Officer, Phil Woodward. Phil, when you're through, you're welcome to stay with us, or I'll leave it up to you, but I'm letting you back lead off in case you got someplace to go.
Well, you know it's not a party till the police arrive, so. Let me know so I can get in the house. No, actually, I'll be with you. My name's Phil Woodward. Your homeowners association is on my beat. Now, my beat's not the largest in the city. I just came from the largest beat that was in West Division, which was the Hewlin Mall. Before that, I had Como, and then before that, I was just across the street from you, where Officer Ladd is right now. Been on the department since 1988. And is there anybody in here? I know Beverly has, and Bob, Zim, who has talked to me on the phone recently? Anybody called me about any issues? No, you did. Okay. Well, one of the issues that I had here recently was a possible homeless person living in one of y'all's creeks between some homes. Well, this went on for several weeks. Lots of emails, lots of assumptions. Well, the day that the person was finally located and watched, long enough for the officers to get there, I was at the doctor with one of my kids. I've got 4 kids. One in college, one that's 6. Trust me, I've heard it all. But I called one of the other neighborhood police officers, the one that's across the street. He found the person, and it was a relative of one of the local residents. And there are some issues there, but everything's good. So, the homeless are not living in your creeks. They're not setting up camp. That's all been taken care of. Okay? I just wanted to quash that. Now, let me get down to some crime stats. When I say y'all live on my beat or in my area, my area, let me give you like a boundary. Southern end of my beat is going to be River Park or the Trinity River, where those apartments are. Northern end is going to be Camp Bowie. The western end is going to be Southwest Boulevard. And the eastern end is Brown Earth. Okay, so it's fairly large. A lot of residential and a lot of apartments and a few businesses. It's just reversed from what I came from. I came from a lot of businesses, a little bit of residential, and a ton of apartments. I was glad to make the move. Okay, I can tell you that right now. As far as y'all's area, just your HOL, y'all's area plus my beat. So I can't be real specific on certain home addresses and stuff. But since May 1, which is when I came over to y'all's area, okay? Since May 1, The area has had one aggravated robbery. That's it.